What's up everybody? Welcome to Indie Developer Spotlight, the series where I shine a light on the tiniest of developers that send me their works. Now the games don't necessarily need to be finished, but there has to be enough of a concept for me to talk about. This is the only time that I ever get to talk about this game. I won't talk any more about it unless you, the viewer, demand that I show you more progress of the game as it progresses. You can either tell me down in the comments below or the little poll that I have at the top right on the eye icon. So for today's Spotlight, we're going to be talking about AfterConflict, Lost War. According to their Steam, AfterConflict Lost War is a multiplayer hardcore tactical FPS that has a big emphasis on realism. The game takes place after a Cold War turns into a hot one, where players take the role of a Cold War era military factions, fighting over resources and lands after another world-scale war breaks out. After the initial combat, when supplies between NATO and the Warsaw Pact broke down, it becomes fighting to the last man. This game focuses on providing a realistic and immersive experience of war, kind of like what happens when everything just kind of breaks down. At least that's what I gathered from this.
The video that you're looking at in the background is the gist of what the game is going to be, but as of this video and recording, this gameplay that's being shown is about 4 months old, so it's not up to date. If you want a more up-to-date video or GIF or whatever, go check out their Twitter or their Discord. They seem to be very active when it comes to their social medias. Aside from YouTube, it seems. I have all their medias linked down in the description if you want to check them all out. Oh, they also have a Steam page too. I just realized that. Oh no, wait. I just realized that their YouTube channel just dropped a 30-second video of him just standing there looking at the clouds. The video is called Volumetric Cloud Shader. I gotta say, those clouds look pretty good.
The game itself is a multiplayer-only FPS that will be about infantry combat for early access with two factions, the US and the USSR. They told me that they're going to be adding more factions later on to oppose the sides. The current factions that are going to be in the game are NATO and Warsaw. According to the developers, they are using their own custom-made engine. I can't really say for sure if it's adapted from an already existing engine or if they are actually in fact using their own. So I guess I'm just gonna have to take their word for it. Their engine does kind of remind me of Arma though, I'm gonna be honest. I just hope it doesn't play like the Arma engine because that would suck. Anyways, the lead developer was quoted as saying, "We are working on this game in particular full time with a minimal budget, and like with any other developer team, they are learning as they go." All along their media sites, they have shown numerous examples of the current state of their developments by showing off guns and equipment. Often the developer likes to hang out in my Discord asking questions about how things should be done in his game. Some questions I found baffling. If I remember correctly, he said something like, "How much customization is too much customization?" I was like, have you ever met the tactical community? Customization is almost like a cornerstone of any tactical game. While it's not required, I would say that it's pretty up there. I would definitely like to see some customization, but if you don't have customization, then it's not a big deal for me. I just hope that you have something that compensates that. But a good example of customization would be Escape from Tarkov, Ground Branch, but I believe this game is going to have customization. I don't know how deep it goes. I don't believe he's discussed that, but if in the case, just comment down below and I'll pin it to the top. The weapons that the developers have been showing off on their social medias is surprisingly high quality stuff. They apparently have a lot of talent on their team. The lead developer had told me that some of his team were people that fiddle around with a lot of guns and people with military backgrounds. With this game, they're trying to make it as realistic as possible, making you feel like you're actually in a fire team with infantry combat and equipment, going to objectives and whatnot. The current version of the game is currently still in early development. They are still very far from releasing anything or going into any form of early access. The reason why they decided to ask me to make a video on this is because they were trying to make it very clear that they want to make their development more transparent to the people that want to play the game. They want the community to get involved with the process, basically. I mean, honestly, this was like the first time that I think I've ever heard about this game. I don't know if they've actually gone to any other YouTuber at all. I think they said they went to Big Fry, but I don't know if he's done anything. But yeah, he told me here, they are attempting to verify all their steps with the community, which I put a tab in my Discord so that he could actually talk more about his game. And I always see him in there typing and stuff and asking questions, and people always answer, you know, trying to give him pointers and things that he should do, which I think is a very interesting way of talking to people about your game. Now, if anybody wants to join my Discord, there's a tab for it. You can just go check it out and talk to him. That or join his. They consider that a game developer has to be transparent about what they are doing and be honest about the state of their affairs. Void interact. Oh, sorry, I don't know what happened there. We don't focus on making flashy trailers that hide the true gameplay state or pretty dev blogs that misrepresent actual state of things. Even if that's slower, we still consider an honest approach to be a better one. The lead developer seems to be very concerned or cautious, I think is the better word, because it seems like he's not sure what the best route to take for his game would be. Because he's always asking me questions like saying, do you think that this game is actually in the right state to be shown? Or he's always asking me if like a feature it would be good for the game. And to be honest, I don't really have a good answer for all of this stuff. I mean, I could definitely give him some insight. Like, I think for me it would be experiment, you know? Throw something in your game and you let the players decide. Like, if the players don't like it, then just remove it. It's kind of like the what was that one medicine trick where they just give you like a bunch of pills and then they start removing each pill, you know, to see what works and what doesn't. Like, I don't know what the hell that's called, but I feel like that's my way of thinking when it comes to games. Like, put in there everything and take out the stuff that doesn't work. At least that's how I see it. This guy is really willing to take criticism at any point in time. He wants to hear what people have to say. Like, whenever he posts something, he's always looking for somebody to say something and how he can improve or make it look better. So I think that this is a game worth giving a shot, but really it's up to you, the audience, to decide whether or not I should be going after this game or not. So what do you think about AfterConflict Lost War? Is it something worth checking out, or is it just a giant pass? Let me know down in the comments below, or the poll that's on the eye icon at the top right. If you're someone that enjoys my content and wants to see my channel succeed, consider becoming a patron. Just give me $2 a month, that's all I ask. With that all being said, I want to thank everybody for coming out to watch, and I guess I'll catch you in the next one. Bye bye.